Hello, everybody. My name is Ed. I'm in my armchair, and the smoking lamp is lit. And guess what I'm smoking today? My favorite pipe. This one is a Stanwell, number 12. Straight billiard. Beauty. Obviously, I got this on eBay. This was pretty good. Pretty much broken in, if you will. But it didn't take a lot of reaming. But I did some. I do like not quite as much of a cake as they recommend, but obviously still a cake. But I like it. And what I've been doing, for all of you that, been watching my channel, of course, remember, you're going to need therapy. But this month happens to be straight billiard pipe madness. Where I'm going to smoke every billiard that I have and at least one every day. Now, this one's a little bit weird or different because it's been kind of fun, but I hate to say it, but I got a fair amount of straight billiards. And they're part a lot of stuff. I have a fair amount of Stanwells. They're in the Stanwell collection. So what I've done, of course, it's only the 5th day, but I've only smoked straight billiards so far this month. That's a little different to me, simply because I need to start finding some of them. Last month, Canadian, and I'll have to tell you, slight problem. And going through some of the billiards and Stanwell, I knew I had a couple Stanwell Canadians, but I found this guy. He's a beauty. He was in with the straights, and touched, and the rack that it's on is a 2-tiered, and I couldn't tell that it actually was the long Canadian. So I did smoke this month just 'cause. And I have no excuses. I just got, I got to blame myself. Okay. So anyway, that is a little bit of the Canadians. Canadians was a fun month. My dad's pipe, a Dunhill in there, a couple of Salinellis. It was pretty nice. Nothing knocked me over other than what I expected out of them. But still, good experiment this month. This one's going to be fun, and this is going to get me smoking a few stuff that I haven't smoked in quite a while. Now, in case you know, all of my pipes, and I do have a lot, have been smoked. They're not just for show. I clean them up, even restained if need be. Try to make it look nice. And I smoke them. But some of them have gotten on the wayside. And at one time, remember, they were one of my favorite pipes at one time. So that's why I'm doing this. To make sure that all of them are smoked. So a little VR, just to a lot of people. We had Pipe Week. I did something I normally don't do, which is had a video every day of Pipe Week. And this VR is that everybody that puts out one or more than 1, 2, 3, some almost daily videos My gosh, that was a lot of work. A lot of work. And I'm retired. I'm not supposed to work. I think it's the law that I don't have to work. The law. And I broke it. And that was tough. So thank you. Now don't get obnoxious and double up. But still, that was the first time I did something like that. And yeah. Kudos. And now, a VR to Big Smoke Phil. 300 sub giveaway. 300 subs. And actually, for him, a relatively short time. You gotta like it. And you gotta get in and subscribe to find out why. That's on you. You know what I mean? But anyway, check him out. And here's what he wants. He's asking 2 questions. So I'm going to answer the first. And Dr. Bogus is going to step in and answer the second. So the first question, and this question's kind of, hate to say it, but it's like starting your pipe smoking and ending. First question though, and first getting on pipe smoking, what would you do differently? Good question. Now here's the deal. With me, and everybody that's been following me should kind of know this. Of course, you've been following me, again, get therapy. But I started with one pipe when I was 18, had a couple people that smoked pipes on my signalman class out of boot camp, and my mom got me a pipe. And, or my parents actually. I'm sure my dad had something to do with it. Still have it. You've seen that just recently. And since I was in the Navy, if you're going to smoke a pipe, Borkum Riff. Simply because of the name. Can you be any dumber than that? Just because of the name. Found it good. Sounded good. Now, I did try quite a few, not that many, but still quite a few tobaccos. The only other one I remember is Middleton's Cherry. And these all I was able to get in the Navy Exchange. So I did not actually go to a pipe store at first at all. The next year, I got 2 pipes in Hong Kong. And still, Borkum Riff, maybe something else. But again, it was Navy Exchange. So it was really pretty much some of the old codger, basic stuff. And then even after that, I met a friend whose brother owned a pipe tobacco store, and he worked at it occasionally. And that was the first time I went into a tobacco store. Smelled some tobaccos, but I didn't buy anything from them. I did buy it by 4th pipe. So the beginnings of it for the first couple years was just that. I mean, looking back now, I might have gotten my 2nd pipe maybe quicker, because I only smoke a pipe once a day. I let it rest. It's something I learned So me getting that second pipe earlier, that would have been good. I never was worrying too much about the tobaccos. So I found a tobacco that I liked, and I had it. So really, for the first couple of years, I did kind of just did that because I didn't have any problem smoking a pipe. I didn't have tongue bite. I smoked a pipe on the signal bridge on my ship. So I didn't have too much to worry about it. Looking back, would have been nicer if I'd gotten some more advice, actually gone outside of the exchange, to actually go to a tobacco shop and maybe try something there. So a lot of, hindsight, yeah, maybe. But it all worked out for me. So that's kind of what I would do. Maybe a little bit more learning, but I didn't feel I need to learn. My dad had been smoking a pipe. I grew up with, the men in my family smoking pipes. My dad, my grandfather. And it wasn't like I wasn't sure if I'm going to like it. So that's pretty much the answer to that. Yeah, it would have been nicer if I tried some more stuff, gotten another pipe sooner. But that's what you got. Now, the second question, Dr. Bo is going to, answer this. So here is the second question. And he kind of had trouble phrasing this, because it's, if you knew you were going to die tomorrow, what tobacco and pipe would you smoke tonight? So anyway, here's Dr. Bo.
I'm gonna die tomorrow. I don't want to die tomorrow. I don't want to die tomorrow. I don't want to die tomorrow. What do I do? My cellar, I can't smoke all my cellar. Why did I even have a cellar? I'm gonna die tomorrow. Oh my God. I don't want to die tomorrow.
You're not going to die,
I got so
Doc.
many
It's a
pipes to
question.
smoke.
It's a question.
I don't want to die.
Oh, Doc.
Dang gummit.
Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to accept what we gave you, Bill. So get on down, get on over, get on up to Big Smoke. Say howdy. Sorry.
What's the use of having a cellar if you're not going to live?
So, hope you like this. So like and subscribe so I know who's out there.
Dang gummit.
And if you don't like, you're not going to get to heaven. So may your smoking lamp always be lit. And take care out there.
Dang gummit.